When life gets tough, remember this: greatness is born out of struggle. Let these words fuel your journey. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Let every challenge strengthen you for the future. You can't cross the ocean merely by standing and staring at the water. Rabindranath Tagore. Action is the antidote to fear. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you thought you couldn't. Each obstacle is proof that you are stronger than you think. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. When things seem impossible, that's when breakthroughs happen. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert H. Schuller. You are resilient. Keep going. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you rise. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb. Resilience is built with every fall and every rise. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Every setback is a setup for a stronger comeback. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Adversity sharpens your character. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. The moment of doubt is the moment you need to push hardest. Pause for a moment and think. Every time you thought you couldn't, you did. You're stronger than you realize. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Belief is the foundation of perseverance. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. Time moves forward. So should you. Success is what happens after you've survived your biggest disappointments. The road to success is paved with moments of doubt. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. Your challenges are building your mental muscles. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. What looks like the end is often the beginning of something great. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. Embrace the challenge. That's where growth lives. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Your comeback is always stronger than your setback. Perseverance is not a long race. It's many short races, one after the other. Keep running. Each small victory matters. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. No matter where you are, it's never too late to rise above. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Adversity makes you unshakable. When adversity strikes, remember, it's not the storm that defines you. It's how you stand strong in the midst of it. When the journey gets tough, remember, it's always darkest before the dawn. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Everything difficult today will make you stronger tomorrow. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Belief in yourself is the first step to overcoming any challenge. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Lou Holtz. Strength isn't about avoiding problems, but how you deal with them. Out of difficulties grow miracles. Angelou de la Bruyère. Every struggle holds the seed of success. Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. Lance Armstrong. Pain fades, but perseverance leads to triumph. What lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Your inner strength can surpass any external challenge. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it. Michael Jordan. Every wall is just a new puzzle waiting to be solved. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. You'll find your strength by moving forward, not by avoiding the storm. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Issing. You don't need perfect conditions. You need perfect determination. The difference between a stumbling block and a stepping stone is how high you raise your foot. Every setback is a chance to step higher. Remember, adversity is not the end, but the beginning. The real power lies in how you face it. When you come to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Franklin D. Roosevelt. When you feel like letting go, hold on a little longer. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. The toughest paths often bring the greatest rewards. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. Small wins accumulate into great victories. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. J.K. Rowling. From the lowest points, you can build the strongest future. You are confined only by the walls you build yourself. Many limits are self-imposed. Tear them down. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. Take risks because not trying is the only guaranteed failure. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. Adversity teaches lessons that success never could. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. What happened in the past doesn't define your future. Every champion was once a contender that didn't give up. Gabby Douglas. Champions aren't born. They're made through perseverance. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Mary and Radmacher. Strength can be found in quiet persistence. Adversity doesn't break you. It makes you. Adversity is not a dead end, but a doorway to growth. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Maya Angelou. Defeat is part of the journey, but giving up is not an option. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. Oscar Wilde. The hardest moments often hide the greatest opportunities. A winner is just a loser who tried one more time. Victory comes to those who refuse to quit. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. George S. Patton. The fall isn't what defines you, but how you rise afterward. Adversity causes some men to break, others to break records. William Arthur Ward. Challenges can destroy or drive you. Let them drive you. Failure is not falling down, but refusing to get up. True failure only occurs when you stop trying. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Napoleon Hill. Hidden within every challenge is a powerful lesson or opportunity. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Booker T. Washington. The journey, not the destination, is the true measure of success. Sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you come face to face with your greatest weakness. You are stronger than you know, especially when challenged. If you're going through hell, keep going. Winston Churchill. There's no sense in stopping when you're in the hardest part. Keep moving forward. Remember, adversity isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of your breakthrough. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. Molière. The toughest challenges lead to the greatest victories. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. Resistance builds strength and momentum. Turn your face to the sun, and the shadows fall behind you. Maori proverb. Stay focused on the positive, and the negative will fade. Don't be discouraged. It's often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. Persistence unlocks the door to success. There is no education like adversity. Benjamin Disraeli. The best lessons are often learned in the hardest moments. It's always too soon to quit. Norman Vincent Peale. When you're about to give up, remind yourself that victory could be just around the corner. Fire is the test of gold, adversity of strong men. Seneca. Only under pressure do you discover your true strength. Strength shows not only in the ability to persist, but in the ability to start over. Starting again after failure takes the greatest strength. Never give in, never give in, never, never, never. Winston Churchill. Relentless perseverance will always outlast adversity. A diamond is merely a lump of coal that did well under pressure. Greatness is forged through intense struggle. When life tests you, rise to the challenge. Let every adversity be your fuel. And remember, greatness lies just beyond your comfort zone. Adversity builds character and fuels greatness. You are not defined by your struggles, but by how you overcome them. What matters most is how you rise after each fall. Success is not for the chosen few. It's for the few who choose. You must choose to keep pushing forward, even when it's hard. Storms don't last forever. Every tough season has an ending. Keep moving until you find a calm. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. Julie Andrews. Persistence through failure leads to success. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. Taking risks, even in adversity, is how you achieve greatness. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Frederick Douglass. Struggles are essential to any kind of progress. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. John Kabat-Zinn. Life's challenges will come, but you can adapt and thrive. Great things never come from comfort zones. If you're uncomfortable, you're growing. Sometimes the darkest times can bring us to the brightest places. Adversity often leads to the greatest breakthroughs. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Your attitude during adversity determines your outcome. Challenges don't stop you, they refine you. Your journey through adversity is molding you for greatness. No pressure, no diamonds. Thomas Carlyle. It's only under pressure that the most valuable things are created. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Every challenge sets you up for a greater victory. You are stronger than you know. In the midst of hardship, remember your own strength. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Albert Einstein. Through tough times, you discover your true potential. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. Kenji Miyazawa. Turn your pain into the motivation to keep going. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. African proverb. Only through navigating storms do you become truly strong. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. Make every moment, especially the tough ones, work for you. You can't always control what happens, but you can control how you respond. Your power lies in your response to adversity. Courage is grace under pressure. Ernest Hemingway. True strength comes from staying composed in difficult situations. Success is not the absence of failure. It's the persistence through failure. Keep moving, and success will follow failure. Adversity is not the enemy. It's the force that strengthens you. Adversity builds resilience, and resilience fuels success. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. Robert Kiyosaki. Fear is temporary, but the glory of overcoming lasts forever. Success is not built on success. It's built on failure. It's built on frustration. Sometimes it's built on catastrophe. Sumner Redstone. Your struggles are part of the process that builds greatness. It's not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Sir Edmund Hillary. The greatest battle is within. Conquer that, and nothing can stop you. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. The journey shapes you far more than the destination. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. Remember your purpose when times get tough. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Don't settle for comfort when greatness is ahead. Tough situations build strong people. Every hardship is an opportunity to grow stronger. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Never let success get to your head. Never let failure get to your heart. Stay balanced no matter the outcome. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Jim Rohn. Embrace change, even when it's uncomfortable. Adversity is not just something to get through, it's something to grow through. Each challenge refines you, making you stronger. Challenges make you discover things about yourself that you never really knew. You are capable of more than you think. Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. Persistence is what separates success from failure. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. Let every challenge improve you, not defeat you. There is no failure except in no longer trying. Albert Hubbard. As long as you keep moving forward, you're still in the game. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela, what matters is how many times you rise after falling. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Arthur Isn't. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Take action now. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. Your struggles are setting you up for greatness. You are never a loser until you quit trying. Mike Ditka. Perseverance is the key to success. Strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway. True strength is found in persistence. Success is what happens after you've survived your biggest disappointments. The greatest victories often come after the hardest battles. Adversity is not the end of the story. It's the start of your rise. Let these challenges fuel your drive for greatness.